All right, it's Monday. I know, I'm so sorry it's Monday. I wish I could fix that. But I'm actually really looking forward to this week. All right, I know, what is it? Sundays are technically like a beginning of the week, but I always, since childhood, I've always felt that Mondays were a lot more of a particular beginning to the week. All right. And today is the 16th. I had a great time last night. I was in the North Bay, and it was one of my favorite mics to go to. It is only once a month, but again, I think I said last time, the first time I ever went was, I think, like June 2022 or July 2022. And I've honestly, it's once a month. I've tried to hit it every single time they've had it since then. It's hosted by John Lair, who was in the comedy competition, the SF comedy competition, and Jefferson Mars. It is always a fun night. Highly recommend if you're ever in the North Bay on the very rare third Sunday of a month, check them out. And you get like some of the Punchline people too. A lot of the comics actually there have been on Punchline, including the, I don't know. Sometimes there's so an open mic comic, I would definitely say I am, in that I go to open mics because I don't get booked as often as I would like to do comedy. But I have been paid for shows, and I have gone to be on some really good stages. So I'm like I don't know. And when I think about that, it makes me proud of the term open micer, especially seeing like a lot of the hard work I would see people put in. And like for years, I mean, 5 years in, like, I still, like, if I want to do comedy and don't have a show, we'll go out probably and do an open mic. I think even if I ever, like, well, I do intend to someday officially tour. Hold up. It's going to happen. I am manifesting it. I know I'm funny enough. I just, like, have to be patient enough. You know, I would say be in the right places at the right time, but I can't worry too much about that. I'm just going to continue to be funny and wait. And even after I, like, get to tour and shit, I'm still probably going to hit open mics as much as, like, I really can, like, as much as it fits within my schedule. I guess at that point I'll have been doing comedy enough, I'll get to maybe just jump on shows, less stress, but I would do it for free still. I do want to get paid for something that I want to get paid to do, something that I love so much I never want to quit doing it, and so far comedy is the only thing I've really found like that. As speaking of comedy and plans and stuff, tonight it is several mics, I believe, in Sacramento. So Henry's is now on Wednesdays, but we've got the writing group / open mic at and remember, like, if you are on Sacramento CT or the Sacramento board on Facebook, watch this for potential, like, cancellations. You know, shit happens. But if all things go according to plan, we should have the, Classy Hippie writing group and open mic. And then Golden Bear would be tonight, because it is not the last Monday. Henry's not going. Oh, and then Comedy Spot also has their incredibly awesome Monday night mic right now. Again, check SAC CT. I'm not the host or, like, runner of any of these. I tonight am going to go out of town, I think, if I don't know, I have to check my messages and make sure it is still going on, but I get out of work a little earlier than normal, so I figure I would use that to hit a mic I have been wanting to see in Fresno area, if it is going tonight. I noticed they did not, I don't think they advertised the last Monday, so I'm like, all right, is it still going? Although inconsistency with advertising means nothing. I try my best. I am trying so hard to be balanced. hard to do. I'm super looking forward to this week. Okay, man. Oh, like every day has a highlight this week. So today I get off of work early, which is dope. And then I got something to look forward to on Tuesday, the Pro AM. Oh my God, one of the best things in Sacramento on a Tuesday. Pro AM at Laughs Unlimited. I highly recommend it. There are pros. There's me. It's going to be awesome. And then on Wednesday, there is bingo at, oh wait, that's a secret. All right. Yeah, that one is, I guess, a more friends and family sort of thing. And then I've got, oh, hell yeah, Thursday. And then Thursday, I am on the Sacramento Punchline at Showcase. And, like, oh, you're really going to miss out if you're not there. I am going to be so fucking funny. I've been working on being funny. I was already born funny. I've just been perfecting it. It is going to be an amazing time. These are all like my random notes from the mic last night. Just my notes, set list notes, and then like random thoughts and tags. I've said this a few times. I want to be rich enough to have more doctor friends. Also, I know it seems like I'm all off on dating. It's just that I am not at all. Like I said, I have a joke about it. I'm not asexual. I have sexual preference and I have sexual desire. But I am very awkward and very lazy. And my girl Mary Jane is a mad clam jam. And, you know, she doesn't make, like, it's just a lot easier to pull my vape out of my pocket and figure out a whole ass conversation. Plus, I'm still battling with like low self-confidence. I'm sure when I'm better with that, I'll be better at speaking my interest and mind. But I did say, like, looks matter, but like I'm totally no problem with a bald guy. I think it would be cute for carpets to, for my carpets to match his drapes. That's one of my favorite ones. All right. Autobiography of me. Oh man, I babble too much about my last days, but that's really what's important. The autobiography is ongoing. I'm not dead. Even, yeah, this is like a continuing to be written. I'm going to answer questions out of this book in a moment, but I probably going to use my phone for eyeshadow too in a moment. But maybe before I go, I'll put on the eyeshadow primer and answer one of these questions, which is actors you dislike. Oh no, I don't want to say that because then, I don't know, it's going to be super awkward when I run into them later. I think it would be so dope to get like, be the first like person, or to be part of the first group, or to have worked on the first comedy movie that's like wins like best picture. I'm sure there have been ones, but they obviously like, this one's gonna be so funny you won't forget it. Like the first movie, like Anchorman, that's also that funny but deep enough to win best picture. I'm not saying I'm a director, I'm not saying I'm an actor, but I'm saying I work on it. I'm somehow part of the making of this movie. That would be so fucking dope. And so because of that, I don't want to say actors I don't like. Ezra Miller is a wild time. That's a wild time faux show. I never forget that Drake was in Degrassi, but I don't really dislike him. I think that Drake should have maybe never stopped acting. Oh, that's so bad. I know he's got good songs. Actually, probably good that he did stop acting because it got him away from a lot of the... Oh, no, it did not keep him away from many young teenagers. All right, I am going to go do my eyeshadow, and then when I come back, I'm not saying any actors I dislike, but I will say actresses I like. Oh, damn. Everyone on Yellow Jackets. I already answered that one. All the actresses on Yellow Jackets. Such a good show. All right. You know, there's so many things that, like, I really am still working on having the bravery to do. Sometimes in the moment when I feel brave enough to do it, it's like a totally incorrect time. Probably like late. Sometimes it helps if I write what I'm afraid to do, write it out, like what I want to say, because it almost always has to do with like saying something. It almost always has to do with asking for something like that, or some sort of conflict. And the more you ask people for stuff, it doesn't get easier. All right. So the question, we were doing the actresses I dislike, but it's like the same thing because someday I'm gonna be a part of the movie, the goofiest movie to ever win Best Picture, and in my opinion, funniest because we worked on it. I don't want to alienate because of that. I don't want to alienate my rep. I don't alienate or like judge any actors or actresses unfairly right away. I will say I used to not like Angelina Jolie, but I like on doing my own research and I guess forming my own opinion rather than just hearing what celebrities said about her and then looking at Brad Pitt's face. I totally would rather meet Angelina Jolie than Brad Pitt. I think she was a good actress in what was it? Girl Interrupted. I like Angelina Jolie. I think she seems like a good mom. I'm gonna say it was probably Brad Pitt that's in the wrong. Oof. Okay, I guess I'm not saying I dislike him. I think Brad Pitt's a fantastic. Way more Brad Pitt movies I like. I just think Angelina Jolie might be the better person. However, someday, oh God, I hope not. Someday a plane might have to land for me. There was like a comedian, a stand-up comic I was watching, and I can't remember who it was, but like one of the jokes he had is like, the oh wait, actually, Tanner Tuttle, a Las Vegas Sacramento comic had one. Well, that might be where it was. Where like, if you do this